David Paich of TOTO'S favorite Elton John album might surprise you, and then maybe not. We talk about that and a lot more. This is Rock History Music. By the way, is Goodbye your favorite Elton? What's your favorite album from Elton?
I have to say Madman Across the Water. I have so many albums that are my favorite. The first album is my favorite, and Madman, but Madman Across the Water has Levon on it, you know, and Levon's one of the greatest songs ever written and greatest records ever made to me. So, you know, and I can't say enough about Elton John, what a big influence he had on my life. And the greatest story I love telling is when Rosanna received Record of the Year. Elton was the first guy to stand up out of the audience and applaud and everything. And it doesn't get any better than that, you know.
Yeah, he likes Toto. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I'm on Thursday. Caleb Quay and I are doing a live feed.
Really?
Yeah.
Please tell Caleb I said hello.
I will. He is such a cool guy, like just a laid back guy.
What a great guitar player. What a great guitar player.
Yeah. Well, did you hear the story about the new Britney thing with Tiny Dancer?
No, I didn't hear the story.
Well, what happens is there was this hidden riff that Caleb did in that song that was kind of buried in the mix.
Oh,
so
right.
The new producer hears it when he strips everything away and he goes, "What is this? Is this Jimi Hendrix?" Because it was influenced by Jimi Hendrix. Caleb told me that. So I got a hold of him right away to get the background of it. And I've got goosebumps actually talking about this right now because I love Madman so much.
Yeah, right.
Indian Sunset, all that stuff. Indian Sunset made me cry.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So All the Nasties, by the way, just as an aside, All the Nasties, for a song about self-betrayal and betrayal in general, that song, the first 4 words of that song, I have sung in my head. It tells a lot about my psyche, I guess, in my head more than any other song. Because we all have these songs that we hum, and sometimes we're not conscious of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Caleb said the producer found it and made it the focal point of the new Elton Britney.
That's great. I can't wait. I haven't heard the Elton Britney thing yet, but I can't wait to hear it now. And knowing that little tidbit, thank you for that. You know.
Well, speaking of those kind of moments, you know, surrounding by your dad, who was an A-list guy, who knew everybody.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time where a time where you looked around and you felt starstruck? I know you worked with McCartney and.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially when I go to my father's sessions, because there'd be these great singers there. Ella Fitzgerald. I mean, I met Sammy Davis when I was 13. I've got a picture of him. Sarah Vaughan, Barbra Streisand, and everything. And I'm telling you, but when you get around, when you're around certain stars, they have this aura about them. It's like rarefied air. Streisand's that way. When you meet a Beatle, any Beatle that's like that, you just pinch me. You go into a fog because you're actually talking to, you know, one of the Beatles or a Rolling Stone. If you meet a Rolling Stone, it's like that. And Elton John's like that as well. You meet him, I just want to get out an autograph book and say, will you sign my book? You know, that's how much of a fan I am of those 3 enigmatic people I just mentioned.
But are you able to step back and realize, I mean, obviously that people look at you that way?
Yeah, I have to step back when I'm working with people, especially like on the McCartney, Michael Jackson, The Girl Is Mine. I was like, it was a pinch me moment, and I had to just snap out of it and say, I'm working right here, so I got to pay attention here, you know, instead of looking at Linda McCartney, who's right here with a camera shooting through me the rest of the session. There's Paul and Jeff Porcaro and Lukather and everybody, and we're in real tight, you know. So it was. I'm getting chills just thinking about it right now.
Did you get a chance to talk to him?
For a little bit, but it was mainly about the music, how he wanted the music to start small and get louder, which is called a crescendo, crescendo louder in the bridge. And that was pretty much it. And the rest of it was just, he complimented us because I played the last last chord to Day in the Life. I just hit this low chord, and he goes, "You guys remind me of the Lads when we used to ride around in a van." So I took that as a compliment, you know.
Whoa! Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Forgotten Toys is the brand new EP from David Paich. It's a long time coming. He spent his whole life working with a whole bunch of musicians. We'll have links to the Toto website where you can pick it up in the description. Make sure you like our video. Keep in mind the entire first interview is online right now. We'll have a link to it. And keep looking back for links to the brand new interview in its entirety. We'll be having that up in the next couple of weeks. And there'll be a link in the description. Subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and comment. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. Take care of yourself.